Alright, let's dive into the swirling galaxy of Shenyu's career, where every role feels like a new constellation waiting to be mapped. Picture this, a young woman from Wugong, Hunan, who went from snapping selfies to stealing hearts across Asia. Shenyu, the 28-year-old Chinese actress, singer, and model, has been a radiant force since her breakout in 2017. But what's next for this star who's already lit up screens in A Love So Beautiful, Meteor Garden, and Mr. Bad? Let's decode her potential next big move, and I'm inviting you to play along. Think of it as a choose-your-own adventure for Shenyu's future. Grab a metaphorical telescope, and let's peer into the possibilities. Shenyu's journey kicked off almost by accident. A photo posted by a friend online caught the eye of an agent, and suddenly, she was plucked from her journalism and communication studies at Hunan Normal University into the dazzling chaos of showbiz. Her debut in Autumn Harvest Uprising, 2017, was a quiet start, but then came A Love So Beautiful, where she played the bubbly Chin Xiaoxi. That role was like a rocket launch. Her chemistry with Hu Etienne made audiences swoon, and the drama became a cultural touchstone. Fast forward to Meteor Garden, 2018, and her portrayal of Dong Shankai cemented her as a household name across Asia. The girl next door vibe, paired with her knack for emotional depth, made her a fan favorite. But here's the thing, Shenyu's not one to rest on her laurels. Her recent projects, like the Yin Yang Master, 2021, and Mr. Bad, 2022, show she's itching to stretch her wings. So, where's she headed next? Let's explore 3 paths she might take, and you get to weigh in. First, imagine Shenyu diving deeper into film. Her big screen debut in the Yin Yang Master was a bold leap into fantasy, complete with CGI-heavy scenes that tested her imagination. Playing Shinlo, a cheeky character navigating a world of demons and humans, she proved she could hold her own alongside heavyweights like Jin Kuan. The film was a new frontier, requiring her to act against green screens, a far cry from the high school hallways of her earlier dramas. If she doubles down on movies, she might tackle a gritty, character-driven role next. Picture her in a historical epic, maybe as a warrior princess or a cunning strategist in a period drama like The Longest Day in Chang'an. Her petite frame and expressive eyes could bring a quiet intensity to a role that demands both vulnerability and strength. Or, what if she goes for a psychological thriller? A complex, layered character, like a woman unraveling a mystery tied to her past, could showcase her range. Films offer a canvas for bold choices, and Shenyu's spoken about embracing challenges to grow. So, what do you think? Should she chase an Oscar-worthy film role or stick to the small screen? If you're leaning toward movies, what genre would you love to see her tackle? Now, let's pivot to another possibility. Shenyu dominating the global streaming scene. Platforms like Netflix and iQIYI are hungry for cross-cultural hits, and Shenyu's already got a foot in the door with the Yin Yang Master on Netflix. Her international fanbase, built on Meteor Garden's Southeast Asian success, makes her a prime candidate for a bilingual or multinational project. Imagine her in a romantic comedy co-produced by China and South Korea, blending the best of both industry storytelling. She could play a quirky artist caught in a cross-border love story, leveraging her natural charm. Or maybe a sci-fi drama, where she's a hacker navigating a dystopian world. Think Squid Game meets Love 020. Her ability to convey authenticity could make her a standout in a global hit. Plus, her experience on variety shows like Happy Camp and Chinese Restaurant 9 shows she's got the charisma to charm audiences beyond scripted roles. If she goes this route, she'd need to polish her English or lean into dubbed projects, but the payoff could be massive. What's your take? Should Shenyu aim for a Netflix original to break into the global market, or is she better off staying a big fish in the Asian drama pond? Here's a third path. Shenyu could reinvent herself as a multifaceted entertainer. She's already dabbled in singing and modeling, and her role as Mango TV's international ambassador hints at her growing influence. Posts on X from @Shenyu in July 2025 celebrated her as a superstar for Chic magazine and Mango TV, suggesting she's building a brand beyond acting. What if she leans into music, releasing a full album? Her voice, soft yet emotive, could suit heartfelt ballads or upbeat pop tracks. Or she could pivot to producing, using her journalism background to craft stories behind the scenes. Another angle, variety shows. Her appearances on Hello Saturday and Back to Field 7 show, she's a natural at connecting with audiences in unscripted settings. She could host her own show, blending humor and heart to showcase her personality. Imagine a travel series where Shenyu explores small towns across Asia, tying back to her Wugong roots. Which direction excites you most for her? A music career, a producing gig, or becoming a variety show queen? Of course, Shenyu's next move isn't just about her ambitions, it's about the industry's pulse. The Chinese entertainment scene is competitive, with new faces emerging daily. Her management team, as some Reddit fans have noted, needs to secure diverse roles to break her out of the cute girl mold. Her role in Smile Code, 2024, with Lin Yi was a step toward more mature characters, but fans on Reddit /Dramas fans want her to tackle deeper, edgier parts, maybe a femme fatale or a morally ambiguous antihero. Her chemistry with co-stars like Dylan Wong and Shin Ji-yuan has fueled fan speculation about her personal life, but Shenyu's kept things private, focusing on her craft. In a 2024 interview, She sidestepped rumors about dating Linny, saying, "It seems this is not the beginning of our relationship," keeping the focus on her work. This discipline suggests she's strategic, which bodes well for a calculated career move. Let's throw it back to you. What's the vibe of Shenyu's next project? Should she go for a blockbuster film, a global streaming hit, or a bold pivot into music or hosting? Her past roles show she's versatile. Chen Xiaoxi's bubbly innocence, Dong Shantzai's resilience, Nan Xing's quirky charm in Mr. Bad. Each role pushed her closer to stardom, but also boxed her into youthful, romantic leads. A thriller could show her grit. A global project could skyrocket her fame. A creative venture like music could redefine her. If you were her agent, what would you pitch? And here's a fun twist. If Shenyu were to collaborate with an international star, who would you pair her with? Maybe Timothée Chalamet for cross-cultural rom-com or Zendaya for sci-fi epic. Shenyu's spoken about growth through challenges, saying in a 2021 Jane Star's interview, "It is only through continuous trials and mistakes that we can learn from lessons and achieve growth." That mindset hints she's ready for something big, something that'll make us rethink what she's capable of. Her net worth, pegged at around $255,000 in 2021, is likely higher now, giving her the freedom to take risks. Whether it's a silver screen gamble, a streaming takeover, or a new creative frontier, Shenyu's next move will likely reflect her passion for storytelling. So, what's your bet? Drop your thoughts, film, streaming, or something totally unexpected. The universe of Shenyu's career is wide open, and we're all just stargazing, waiting for her next supernova.